All right, in this lesson we will learn about dilation and scale factor. All right, a dilation is a transformation where an image is getting either bigger or smaller. If the scale factor is bigger than 1, then the image will get bigger. If the scale factor is less than 1, the image is getting smaller. All right, for problem number 1, we are supposed to graph the image of rectangle KLMN after a dilation with a scale factor of 2. All right, that's bigger than 1. So we are looking for this image to become twice as large. So one way that you can do these problems is by using the ordered pairs. So for example, point K over here is the point -4, +4. All right, and I'm just going to go around, and this is the 4, 4, and this is 4, -4, and this is -4, -4. So if we're going to do a scale factor of 2, that would mean multiplying each of these coordinates by 2. This only works when the dilation is in fact centered at the origin. So for example, if I multiply these by 2, that's going to be 8, 8. So that's going to be right here. So this will be L prime will be here at 8, 8. And it'll be similar for the rest of these. K prime, multiplying these by 2, will give me -8, 8. Okay, so that's going to be K prime is going to be here at -8, 8. And M prime will be at 8, -8. And N prime will be at -8, -8. All right, and of course I could connect all these points for the full rectangle. All right, so there is the image for problem number 1. Okay, let's move on to number 2. Whoops, that's number 3. Number 2 must be down here. For this one, we are supposed to graph the image of the rectangle after a dilation with a scale factor of 1/4. All right, so we are going to be making this graph smaller. But if we want to be very precise about it, let's look at the coordinates. So Q is 8, -4. And R is 8, -8. And S is 0, -8. And P is 0, -4. Now, we are supposed to be doing a dilation with a scale factor of 1/4. Now, I could take 1/4 and multiply it by every one of these numbers. Now, it will be helpful to understand that multiplying by 1/4, okay, is the same thing as dividing by 4. So that's a way to think about it. Let's divide each one of these numbers by 4. So, for example, 0 divided by 4 is 0. -4 divided by -4 is -1. So that would make this 0, -1, which would be right here. All right, so this will be my point P prime, would be 0, -1. If I divide these by 4, that's going to give me 2, -1. So 2, -1 would be right here. So that's my Q prime, 2, -1. Now, if I divide these by 4, I'm going to get 2, -2. So here's 2, and here is -2. Okay, so this is my point R prime is 2, -2. And finally this one, if I divide both of these by 4, that's going to give me 0, -2. Oh, you know what? I put this in the wrong place. -2 is right here on the line. So not here. So 2, -2 would be here and then here. Okay, that's the point R prime, 2, -2. And then 0, -2 is going to be right here. So this will be the point S prime. All right, so there's our dilation by a scale factor of 1/4. Oh, look at that cute little rectangle. All right, that was number 2. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. Graph the image of the rectangle after a dilation with a scale factor of 3 centered at the origin. So again, I find it very easy if we use the coordinates. So this one, this is -3, +3. Okay, and this one is 2, 3. This one is 2, 0. And this one is -3, -3. Okay, so scale factor of 3, that means we're going to multiply each of these by 3. So for example, this will become 6, 9. So 6, 9 would be right here. So this will be my F prime, would be 6, 9. If I multiply this by 3, that's 6, 0. So that'll be my G prime. Okay, what about this? If I multiply these by 3, that'll be -9, -9. So that'll be right here. I'm sorry, -9, +9. So that'll be right here. So that'll be E prime. Let's see, I already got this. So that just leaves this one. Multiplying by 3, that'll be -9, -9. So that'll be right here. So that'll be D prime. -9, -9. All right, I'm just going to draw the shape. All right, and there you go. If you do it right, all of your line segments should be parallel to the original line segments. Okay, so that was number 3. That was number 3. Let's take a look at number 4. All right, for number 4, we're going to graph the image of the rectangle after a dilation with a scale factor of 2 centered at the origin. So this is going to be just like we've done before. Let's look at the ordered pairs here. So this first one, S, is this is 3, 4. Okay, and this one is 5, 4. All right, and this one is -2, -3. And this one is -4, -3. All right, now let's do our dilation. Scale factor of 2, so we're doubling each of these. So this will be 6, 8. So 6, 8. So that'll be my S prime. This will be 10, 8. So So 10 comma 8 would be right here. This will be my r prime. Okay. This will be -4, -6. Okay, -4, -6 would be right here. So that'll be my q prime. Yeah, if I multiply these by 2, that's going to be -8, -6. So -8, -6 would be right here. So that'll be p prime. All right, and now I'm just going to connect those vertices. And there you go. Notice once again that all of the sides are parallel with the original image. So that was number 4. All right, for number 5, we're supposed to do a dilation with scale factor 1/5. So that means we'll divide everything by 5. All right, so here are the coordinates of all the original vertices marked. So now, since we're doing 1/5, that means divide each of these by 5. So this is going to become -1, 2. So that would be right here. So that'll be g prime, -1, 2. All right, going around the clock, dividing this by 5, that's going to be 0, -1. So that would be right here. So that'll be h prime. Okay, dividing this by 5, that's going to be 0, -2. Okay, so that'll be I prime. Okay, dividing this by 5, that'll be -1, -2. Okay, so that'll be F prime. And I think that's it. So look at the little baby shape we're going to have. Okay, so that will be the image. Notice it is the same shape as the original, just teeny tiny. So that was number 5. Let's find number 6. Okay, this time we're supposed to do a dilation with a scale factor of 2. Here are the coordinates of the original vertices. So we're doing a scale factor of 2, so we're just going to multiply each of these numbers by 2. All right, so doubling this becomes -8, -4. So that's going to be right here. All right, doubling this becomes 2, -4. So that's going to be right here. All right, doubling this becomes 2, 6, which should be right there. And doubling this becomes -8, 6. So all that's left is to connect the vertices. So there's the image for problem number 6. All right. All right, for number 7, we're supposed to do a dilation with a scale factor of 5. Here are the original vertices. So with a scale factor of 5, we're just going to multiply all these by 5. So this will become -10, 10. So that'll be right here. So this will be my g prime. Okay, multiplying this by 5 will be 10, 10. So that'll be my h prime. And multiplying by this by 5 will be -10, 5. Okay, so that'll be my f prime. All that's left is to connect the vertices. And there is your image for number 7. Okay, last one, number 8. We're supposed to find the image after a dilation with a scale factor of 3. All right, here are the original vertices. And with a scale factor of 3, that means we're going to triple all of these. So, if I triple this, that's going to be 0, negative 9. Should be right here.
Thank you.
So that's just going to be, so this will be my k prime, 0, negative 9. Okay, if I triple this, that'll be 9, 0. So 9, 0 will be right here. So that'll be L prime. If I triple this, this will be 0, comma 9, which will be right here. That'll be my M prime, 0, comma 9. And if I triple this, that'll be negative 6, 0. So that'll be N prime. Okay, now we just connect the new vertices. And there's the image of our dilation. And so that's the answer to number 8. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope it was helpful. I will see you on the next video.